Superstar album, one video was there, which is the one they did in Bakuruma. Pasuma was in the video. They switched Wizkid. Remember at the beginning, they switched Wizkid.
There's a lot of known.
Now follow what I'm trying to say. Is to me, it's like you replicate that in the first track. If that makes sense.
Was in every other part of his previous works.
No. In this particular album, walk around the album. The producing. If you can bring Wasiu into your album, there's an intention about it. So he was, to me, I think he was putting more on all those things. He wasn't worried about the lines.
1 2 1 2 1 2. We're back like we never left. This is CTDA. All right, so my brother, what's going on? What's in the pop now?
Big V code. Collect. Yeah, we're doing fine, bro. Like, it's been a while. We haven't been in the studio.
Yeah, by the way, we are under reconstruction, so we're trying to get our studio set up. So just bear with us for our audience, our subscribers, and people that have been following us from day one. We thank you guys, and we really, really appreciate you guys. So we're under construction. We're trying to work on this, So by the time we get this done, by next year, we're gonna be in full effect.
Most definitely now.
Full effect. So
most definitely more than what the world we even imagine. We're bringing a lot of new imagination of we being a Nigerian, being an African in America. We're mixing it up together to make sure people can enjoy our weekly podcast that we bring to you, and news and information. And part of what Big V said, a lot of things gonna be changed in terms of who we are. We're moving from CTDAMONGBLACKS to CTDA. We're now a media company where we're gonna be doing a lot of outlets. He has all the juice there. We'll be doing a lot of Big V.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing a lot of different. We're gonna be a media company, and we actually spreading our tentacles to different aspects. In terms of like I'll say we'll welcome new artists that are trying to, break into the scene of Afrobeat or break into the scene of American music or something, but if from Nigeria they don't know how to do it, they'll come to us. We have team behind us that will roll out their album for them, set up a place where they could have album listening parties
in America.
In America here, right? In America here in Houston, So we'll set that up for you. We'll follow you we have a photographer that's going to be on your neck, making sure we get every footage, everything from the beginning to the end. So if you're a struggling artist and you need something like that, or your team is lacking something like that, that's where CTDA Media comes in place. That's where we come to feed you that part that you're lacking. The goal is for you to have a great listening album, for a lot of people for your album to be reached in different aspects of the world. Eventually, that's the goal. But at the same time, we'll do it in a more sophisticated way. We'll do it in a more professional way, so you get the best results of what you actually get, what you're getting paid for. So that's where we're branching into. We're branching into clothing line. Watch out, be on the lookout for our clothing line, CTDA Media. So of course, when we get those things, once those things start rolling, we'll go be on our neck
everywhere now.
Just to let you guys know that we're not playing games. We're here to stay. And we're definitely going to be giving you guys the best content that we can. All right?
Yes, sir.
Back to you, my G. Do you want to add to anything? I know I said a lot. But
I think you already said everything that I think they need to know in terms of, just one thing I can tell anybody that's listening, watching right now is, yes, it started just like a joke. It's been more than a year, and there's a lot of growth. So if you really follow us, you could tell that what we're telling you is fact. So if there are people that want to have a team that you want to work with in America, where there are people you can reach out to, where there are media home that you need everything that Big Vic said, and I think that's all I could add to it. With time, we'll be giving you more. You guys will see a lot of things happening, and you definitely okay, I need to reach out to these guys. I think that's all I will say for now. Yes.
Perfect. All right. Talking about media, let's switch gear to Wizkid, Morayo album.
Yes, sir.
Bro, I saw your Twitter. First of all, we got to give you a shout out to your Twitter. I cannot emphasize a lot of what you do on Twitter space. I think you're amazing at what you do. I love your reviews.
Thank you.
I think you're heading to somewhere.
You're making me blush.
Baba. I gotta give you your flowers, bro. If I don't give you, who will give you?
But thanks to the team, team of people like you in my life. Because I will never take that away. I always quickly tell people it's a collective effort.
Okay.
So even though you give me the flowers, to everybody that have impacted my life, that the world does not know. And I'm being serious about it. I have friends, I have people in the industry, I have families that have impacted me to be able to be that person you're trying to give the flowers. So the flowers is for everybody that have impacted my life, actually.
Yeah, they did very humble.
But that's just the thing.
Humble boy.
No. It's just I think it makes me to I like that, but it helps me to get more.
I get it though.
Yeah, it helps people to. I get it. I think that's one thing the world take away from us too now. Generally, when people don't give people their flowers when they ask for it. It doesn't have to be when we ask for it. Like what you're doing, I didn't ask for it. So it won't be bad for me to quickly put people like you back in a space like it's for people that I help. Okay. And
all right. So let's get back to it. So Morayo album, Wizkid,
yes sir.
Wizkid dropped an album probably like a week ago or so, 2 weeks ago. So we all know that. So I would like to hear your take. I know I saw your review on X and I gave you your flowers on X, like I just said. I wanted to know, why did you give that album that review and that that rating? I'll need to know that. You need to break everything down.
Putting me on a spotlight.
No, bro. This is what we're here for.
Even I'm trying to quote you still finish that statement. I'm saying my brother. You still like, nah.
I need to hear that. I need to know why. Because I have my own rating. I know what I think.
I want to hear your own rating.
Let me ask you first now.
But you already see my own, and let me hear your own.
I'm not gonna go in depth. I think I gave it a strong 7/10 compared to Wizkid's standard.
Why would you give it 7/10?
I gave it 7/10 because I felt compared to what I'm expecting from Wizkid. And to me, 7/10 is a lot.
But I'm not gonna hold you. Are you rating him basically for him as an artist, or you rating for the fact of saying you're enjoying Afrobeat? Even though he's not an Afrobeat, because he
claims he's not Afrobeat no more, but we all know.
But Afrobeat gave him the platform.
So
he's still going to attach him to Afrobeat.
Yeah, whether he likes it or not.
Yes, that's fine.
So I feel for his, back to your question, on Wizkid's standard, right? And compared to all the albums that dropped in 2024, right? To me, my personal opinion, that's
the best.
That's the best for me.
Yeah,
and I'm giving it 7/10.
I agree.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the best for me. 7/10. It's not. It's a passing score. Technically, if you want to look at it that way. Hell yeah, for coming from me. Yeah. That's good. I mean, and it has a lot of dynamics in there.
Because yours is better than mine. So
everybody, the way you even saying it, people even think that this guy probably rated this guy 10. Well, bro, I'm not even gonna give you an in-depth of why I rated that album 7/10, but I want to hear from you first, and then we're gonna bounce ideas from each other. Let's go ahead.
Thank you very much for that. On a more serious note, for anybody that's watching, if you're an artist anywhere you might, anything that you're doing, I think it's something you would love to enjoy, because there's some things I want to share.
Right.
I've seen some tweet online like self-acclaimed critic. I've heard somebody say that, and I know it's a job for me. So yes. But I want to explain why they might call it self-acclaimed, because first of all, I'm not in the industry. Secondly, I don't mingle with anybody in the industry. But fortunately for a lot of people that might not know, I talk to a lot of people in the industry. And now going back to that, I think the people that I've talked to, professional people that I've talked to in the industry, they help me, they impact me of how I write now on my reviews. And why I say that is, my review for Wizkid is 4.something over 10.
Wait. So
it's not funny.
Our host here is giving Morayo. I just want to make sure the audience knows, so it doesn't go over their head. No.
But why?
Because I like that. I like the fact that you have your own opinion and this is how you feel, and you're breaking down. I love that. I'm not gonna hold you. I love that. So you're giving it what? 4.5 out of 10. All right. So why 4.5?
Okay, for me, what I gave you 4.5 is Wizkid did a good job.
Okay.
In terms of the attributes that make the album the album. I said something in the album. I said on the last part of my tweet, I said, is an artist, is not a musician. I'd learned that through somebody in the industry. They were just having a banter conversation, and they were like, it's not. I'm like, no, it's me. I'm just that person that love music sound, the creativity in there. So when I started researching, I realized that what he does is not a musician, he's an artist. So I was able to produce that in an album. 100. The producers are wonderful. The
Shout
image
out to
and the idea of how they even market the album. Yeah. The fact that they even now bring sound, different things. What's the one? Number one. Shout out to Wizkid for the first track. P-Prime, thank you. The first track, I love it. It's gonna be for life. 100 years.
The one that took was the Wasiu, right? They took K1 and Marshall, right? So they took the funeral when they were giving him praises.
I'm glad you're helping me.
Right. When they were giving him praises, they took a snippet from.
Do you know what it was saying? It was like saying the entire
music entertainment. Let's say giving you.
That's deep, because it's not something they asked for, and that's the work.
I think the title of that song was "A Trouble" something. Say trouble.
Yeah.
Trouble, something
But
like that. Something
that's what I'm saying. Like
right.
the lines, the way they arrange the songs,
I
everything
love
is
the way
perfect.
it was so short and so like that was good.
But sometimes you listen to album, you're like, oh no, no, everything is. But in the middle, I realized that okay, the lines Wizkid talks about luxury, lifestyle. You could tell, you could feel it. That's what he does. Like it's like a slum dog that becomes, and it was telling like I'm gonna stay. So I was able to feel it, but in his verse, that's where I have an issue.
Okay,
I feel like the verse are not giving me what I think he was able to do in every other part of the album. If that makes sense. He was able
in
to
every other part of his previous works.
No. In like, this particular album, walk around the album, the producing. If you can bring Wasiu into your album, there's an intention about it. Okay. So he was, to me, I think he was putting more on all those things. He wasn't worried about the lines. So for me, if I'm listening to half of the tracks, the lines are more like, I feel like he could do, not like he's not good. It's better than all his previous album. So me,
I won't say that. I won't say he's better than his last.
It's better because
than his last album and his last mixtape with
But don't forget like Wizkid is an artist though. He's been doing the same thing. I said something to somebody that people might not notice. Superstar album, one video was there, which is the one they did in Bakuruma. Pasuma was in the video. The Sweet Wizkid. Remember at the beginning, the Sweet Wizkid.
A lot of known.
Now follow what I'm trying to say. Is to me, it's like you replicate that in the first track. Now I will tell you why. This is me telling you this. I'm not saying that's what he was doing. Putting Pasuma, nobody have ever done it in music industry in Nigeria. Then in the video, nobody thought about bringing Fuji artists to. So he was able to bring that. So when I was listening to this particular album, when I hear that particular Wasiu, I said, dang. Now he was able to get the actor. I remember the first video was saying Pasuma was going to go and play. They switched Wizkid and Pasuma. Now they were playing for Wizkid, mentioning his name.
Wow.
Do you see where he goes to? Do you see the level of how he was trying to?
But it wasn't Pasuma that was.
It's now King Wasiu.
King Wasiu. That's what I'm saying. But so two different people. Oh, you're talking about the Fuji
upgrade. I'm talking about the upgrades now. The upgrade of the Fuji they put in the video now is in the sound. So I'm saying if you could think like that to give me that, why don't you want to work on your lines?
So you feel like the lines was not up to par.
And the reason why I gave him 4.5 is I'm using the entire people that have been singing in Afrobeat. I'm not just for Wizkid. I always tell people like I'm not putting my own feelings like maybe it's for Davido or no. I'm going into the music because I feel like you're the best right now in terms of how he was able to break the limelight. Remember, Pakuruma was part of what break limelight in Nigeria. Like the way he was dressing, he was wearing cap, obey. Like Wizkid was able to do Lagos t-shirt. A lot of things was coming out from that album. He has done it again now. Check a couple of his videos. It's luxury. Like dang, now my guy, now my Nigerian guy. They give us this video. Then the lines doesn't. So that's why I said for me it's 4.5. Everything is good. That's why I said.
Okay. So he needs to do more with
and I want to, I think it's just a line. People will tell you like I'm nobody. Yes, that's why I use the word I'm a self-claim. But I could tell you I've been around places around the world. Those part of my world, my experience, and everything like having around people like you to changes what I have. That's what Wizkid used. I said somebody that said they call Wizkid studio rat, but the studio rats become their boss. So he was taking notes. Thank you, Lion. Like he was taking notes. Why they were like that boy do this? That's why Wizkid can always do things nobody will ever do in Nigeria because he was around all these OGs then. Nobody had the opportunity of being around them except Wizkid. So he saw them, he listened to them, he like, oh, now yeah, you weak, and they combine it and they make it an album.
I mean, you've really hit a lot of.
And that's why I said for you listening, I want to add this for artists, and if you allow me to put this.
Go ahead.
I think a lot of artists in Nigeria are struggling. They should learn from Wizkid. When I say they should learn from Wizkid, Wizkid is not just using his talent. He's using everything around his talent. If you follow Wizkid live, go back. Wizkid does not rant, but when he rants,
there's a reason.
Make it a purpose. You see how his story is live.
So you feel okay. Going back to that, so do you really feel like all the rants, back and forth banter he was going on Twitter or whatever with Davido, do you think all was intentional to promote his album?
So I will tell you one. No, not for the album. Don't forget they have a Puma deal.
We know that, right? So that okay.
I always tell people like I don't know why Nigerians always feel like Wizkid should not be a human. Sometimes Nigerians
because you know why they forget. Because you know why they forget, right? Because you know why they forget.
They come at that boy like.
What do you know why they forget though?
Why? He put himself there.
No, homeboy has been quiet though. He's been like he's never the person that He's not like those celebrities that will just go and talk on Twitter or just text. He never did that for years, bro.
But that's what works for him. That's what makes him Wizkid.
Exactly. But now he's not that no more. You come for him, he's going back and forth with you.
And that's so I'm glad you said that.
Right,
I'm
because
so you said this
right. So he's going back. So it
why
goes
do you
back to your question.
Back? Yeah.
I think
because you're about to answer my question.
Right. In my opinion, I think he has gotten to the point where he feels like I have arrived. Like what do you guys?
Because I have something to
you know what I'm saying? Like
you help what I wanted to share. And why I said that is this. Wizkid moved with what is happening in the world. He noticed. He moves around it.
Okay.
When Amapiano come, they say he wasn't doing it. He did one. He realized that it's not working. He left it for them.
I mean, it was
now
working.
It mixes so much sound to it. Don't forget that Wizkid come back to his own sound in this album.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So he tried it. What my point is, he know what is in trend. He comes into it as a boss. If he works, he stay with you. If he doesn't, he comes out. What is working at is bantering. Social media is you gotta be calculated to banter. Unfortunately, that deal becomes something where that's when we always first time we will see Wizkid really going hard. But like you said, you understand now social media is powerful. Let me voice on my page. Somebody uses so well that the word respect him is 50 cents. Don't think all these artists are not watching themselves. They learn from themselves. All these people learn. There's somebody I wanted to mention in the industry that I saw them doing something that I'm just gonna keep it to myself for now. So everybody watch. Everybody watch. But that's the point I'm going like, it's good though. So for any artist in Nigeria, I will mention your name.
So
respectfully.
I know I'm gonna just cut you there real quick and I'll let you give your take. Dang. So are you really saying that those banter he was going with Davido back and forth, he was using it to promote his album? Just answer my question. No, I
don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
No.
Okay, I don't either. But go ahead.
Anybody that says that, first of all, this might go by everybody here.
Okay.
The universe do favor people too. There's a song Drake says like, I don't know who's up there, but 6 God, whatever it is. Sometimes things work in different ways. I will break it down.
Okay.
When the thing happened, Wizkid was jumping, everything. People was like, it's because of the album. It's because of the album. The album came out. It was doing fine. Boom. The video interview come out. So they said it's because of the album. The video. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
People will always have their ownership, but I don't believe none of it is for the album of whatever they are doing is their world. We're just noticing more because social media has become big. We all have money to be online, to have time to always see what they're doing than their own fan base. That's where I'm going with my next topic.
Okay.
Wizkid and Davido has been able to understand how to build fan base online that most artists doesn't know how to do it.
Okay.
So unfortunately for them, most artists, once you go through Davido, it's hard for you to now bridge out of Davido because you're about to be added to 30 BG or Wizkid FC. If you notice, it's always like artists speak Wizkid FC, this. In a short word, they need to create their own. And how to create your own, you gotta have a team of people that think for you, that they want you to be the best.
See, I think that's one thing they're lacking, right? Because I feel like what you just said, it sounds so good. If I'm a Nigerian artist struggling and trying to want to be in that top tier level as the Wizkid and the Bonner and the Davidos and all that, right? And you're telling me I need a team, and I have had some team, I've had some people around me, but unfortunately, all they do is use me. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by use you?
Baba, no, it's use me now. They use me. They say they're eating my money from my bag. They're gonna call shows. The manager that I think I have did this to me. The promoter, this one, the record. Everybody's trying to use me. Get what I'm saying? Like for their own benefit. Some artists are struggling with that right now as we speak.
Fact.
You get what I'm saying? Right, they're struggling right now like that as we speak. So what? Exactly. So what? And now you just mentioned about having a great team. How do I find a good team?
Thank you. First of all, number one, if you're watching this, I'm saying this, you can reach out to CTDA Media. I'm going to help you out.
We have a great team.
We have a team of people that... So this is the thing. Your team, you keep your team.
Right.
But we'll just spark your team up. And the reason why I'm saying is sparking your team up, I said something to a couple of people. Davido is an American citizen.
Okay.
It's a privilege for that. It's something he will see. The artists within Nigeria will not leave America. No go see him. They can't even go into that room. So they will always respect him because they know like my Africa can't even go make can't even go this one.
So are you saying
you need somebody here in America actually that understand the system in America that could fight on your behalf? And that's where we could come in on board. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like there's a lot of things that they have that I see a lot of artists in Nigeria they have. They don't need anybody's help. It's not like we're about to come into that. We'll just give you some. We'll just treat in between. And everything.
You sell CTDA like.
No, it's the fact though. This is the thing. Check my X page. Check everything we're doing.
All right.
It's just fine. So if we could do that, that's why I said when you give me the flowers, I said it's not just me.
Right.
It's a team of people behind me. So if we could get that, tell me why an artist that work with us will get the same thing. You get your numbers. Then if you're making your music, you always be there. You always be where you want to be. But there's some backstory that comes with it. That if you reach out to us, we'll give you the backstory. That, like, Peruzzi was saying on one podcast, like, man, I've tried everything, but I don't blow. I was like, damn, bro, you have everything to blow.
He wasn't the right. He had a good team.
But I would now say, look at CK. CK is doing fine, but nobody knows in Nigeria because they have the right team. What's his name? Yemi Alade is doing fine because they have the right team. By the time they nominated Yemi Alade in Grammy, I was like, because she has the right team that can give them what you need to work on. It's not because you know how to sing or you're an artist.
Another artist that you're not even mentioning, but I'm gonna just throw it out there.
Yeah.
Mr. Easy has a good team.
You look at Mr. Easy doing fine. I review him. That's a businessman. Like,
you could
see, if you're not go to him, find a way to go and talk to Mr. Easy.
Mr. Easy, low key, bro.
No, I read about him. I did a review. I'm like,
I don't even know that. I've been following that nigga from, bro, a lot because he's not a mainstream. A lot of people not hearing his music, and bro, that boy is doing.
Did you see the review I did of him?
I think I did. Was it last year?
Because when I was reading about him,
right,
when I see the fact of what he's doing, and what he was saying in the podcast, he said like, some Akon brother wanted to sign him back then. Olamide wanted to sign him.
Back then,
this boy said no. Wizkid wanted to sign him. He said no. We have to be on. How many artists have that confidence of telling Wizkid?
I just think it's a team. I think he's talented enough.
Don't forget that. And he's in Nigeria. It was schooling in Ghana.
Yeah, Ghana. So Ghana. Yeah.
It changed his own way of seeing things,
right.
And he's been doing business before coming into music. So he's not a see money. Most of our artists never see big money. So once you go with the money, you get scared of how to move around them because you don't want to disrespect them. I think that's the problem we have. Hierarchy is killing a lot of artists in Nigeria. They are scared of going around people that brought them up. And with that, they stay in one place. I was watching Mr. Reed telling one podcaster saying Zazu is the one that let him know that they get paid when they use their song on MTN. You can imagine. So you're going to deal where you sound, you don't even just come to the city. That's what I would say on that part. So there's a lot, I think, every artist in Nigeria that, man, forget about Wizkid and 30BG. It's your work will show when you have the right team online. They're not stopping. And I don't think all those guys are stopping them. They're not going to tell them their game. You can't expect Davido to give you his game. He will show you the way. Now figure it out. That's why I say using me is, if I'm with Davido, what can I leverage from Davido? Just being next to Davido is enough.
It's enough.
So it's you now that you have to capitalize. Davido will not show you again. So if Davido give you the opportunity of a single, you're big. You have to use it. He doesn't have to do anything anymore. That's why I said, look at Asake with Olamide. Asake have a great team. Look at Fireboy. Look at Asake. You could see the way the team used the opportunity of being in the limelight. That's what I mean by saying having a great team. That's all for me, man. So
without any further ado, man, we could tell, man, this was a great topic.
Follow us. Reach out to us. If you're an artist, on a normal day, this is for A-list artists. B, no, not A, B.
No.
A, some A's too. I can mention some A. Kiss Dana is A artist.
Hell no.
What the hell you mean is hell no?
Hell no. Bro, I beg. Moku pause.
What do you count in? What do you use to put cat A? What do you use as a regard for cat A? You're about to go on.
I'm about to let me
I like this one. You go.
No, I'm gonna break it down to you, bro. Yeah. Can Kiss Daniel sell O2 Arena? Can he sell Madison Square Garden? Can he go to any stadium and sell? I'm not talking about
the boy has singing in a stadium, bro.
What stadium? Not even one. No.
This World Cup.
What World Cup are you talking about?
World Cup or,
I'm talking about headlining your own show on O2. I'm talking about headlining Madison Square Garden.
You think he can do it?
Bro, I'm not saying he can do it. Then we put you in the list. You haven't done it, so what are we talking about?
Wait, so the only reason why you think he's not
there's many reasons. There's no. I'm not telling you a show.
That's one.
I'm not telling you not any kind of show. Listen, there's stage, there's arena, there's stadium, there's levels to this shit.
That's one.
He's still on that level of
so where will you put it? B?
I'll probably not B minus. B minus. You know what I'm saying? Like no, see, and
okay, let me
let me break it down. Does Kiss Daniel have a potential of being an A-list Afrobeat artist in Nigeria? Yes. Does he have a talent to be an A-list? Yes, he does.
Remember, you only give one reason why it's not
okay,
A.
Now.
It's A. You only give one. I want more so that I can justify your point.
All right.
You said he hasn't served stadium. That's one.
All right.
What else can you give me?
I'll give you nominations on like billboards, I'll give you Grammy nominations. I could give you that, right? He doesn't have any.
2.
Right. I'll give you that. I'll give you the workings. I'll give you the results. I'll give you go to and see how many artists have
I gotta
go Google. Yeah, go check your phone. See how many his highest Buga, probably his biggest song, right? Where did it rank in Billboard? Your biggest stream. How many streams do you have on Spotify?
Damn, bro.
He doesn't.
Christ.
Exactly.
What do you mean he doesn't? Like,
Go see now. See how many streams he has. How many people listen to him on Spotify monthly? Those are what makes you a B-list or C-list artist, bro. Your numbers speaks for yourself. You don't got numbers, you can't talk, bro. Just stick to B or C. You can't be bro. You can't. Come on, man. Even him himself, he could tell you. That's the funny shit. He's gonna tell you.
This is not funny.
I mean, except he's gonna lie to himself, which is obvious.
What do you mean he's gonna lie to himself, though?
Bro, check all the A-list artists.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, no,
Right.
Thank you. So let me give you what I said is me and Google actually, sir.
I don't need Google. This shit is right here. Everything is right
I have
there.
in my head where I feel like one thing I use.
Okay, just one thing you use.
Yeah, that I use is the fact that I remember that I said he performed in World Cup 2022. Now this is the thing. Let me finish what I said. World Cup is being watched around the world.
Everybody knows that. Davido did that. Everybody.
That's why it's been listed in the A-list. That's what I'm saying.
No, you can't perform in a World Cup and become an A-list artist, bro. So you don't have the numbers to back it up. The number. At that time you might have the hottest single. Don't get it wrong. That's why you were called. There's a whole different ball game, bro. I could be see. You just be like say little. It'd be like right now, little baby, right?
Don't worry. I take you back. But wait. I'll take you back. It's still right. You really gotta go to the
bro. Don't do that.
He justified what I'm trying to say.
Right.
I saw his tweet when he was saying like they should show him the blueprint. It was like
exactly.
And
how you gonna be an A-list artist asking for a blueprint?
Yeah, no. But I'm glad he did that.
There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just letting you know.
Like I need something gotta happen. Like I know you guys are doing it. I'm like for anybody that know Kizdan, like yes, you can reach out to us. Don't be too proud. Yeah, like
I think some of those people are so.
Your management can work with other management,
right? And we can make things work for you to just excel to another level. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not even gonna say only us. I feel like there are people abroad in America that work with people back home. That people back home just scared about. Feel like you're in America. When am I gonna see you? I know, but if you find the right people that really put themselves out, work with them. They will help your business. Like Kizdana is that name that's supposed to be everywhere too, and it's with. Don't forget, it's with the Empire though. It's on that.
Of course, I'm not.
When your management does not work for you, the Empire is not going to give you anything. Now they've done so. For anybody that know this, okay, they say they should not put BC, C, D, F, J, K. Yeah, but make sure you got something going on. If you don't got something going on, don't come to CTDA. That's for real. Yeah.
Of course.
We show workings.
No, we show workings. We don't talk.
Don't come with the fame. Don't come with nothing. It's working. This is real. Like, we know they use name for you. If you're ready to work with us, then we'll definitely make sure some things can happen. That's what I have. Wizkid is the best. Wizkid is good in his own line. Wizkid is that
the best
artist. Yeah, I would say it's the best when it comes to breaking the limelight in Nigeria. Okay. He's the one I've done it. Okay. Burna Boy done the stadium. Davido is giving us hustler. Like Omolowo boy, where they tell us that you can hustle. That's what Davido use and it's working. So that's the niche everybody give out. They are the 3 people that have done it that nobody can even try those things.
I mean, you have Uprising or Shake is climbing the line.
I mean, like the ones that we mentioned the name right now, that they've been able to acclaim those seats. Like you can't even, no matter what you go back and forth, just give it to them. Stadium, Burna. Anytime they say they do anything, it's Wizkid. That's all I have.
Okay. So thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
For your take, man.
Yes, sir.
That was good. That was good. No.
I needed that opportunity to say myself. It was a good one, actually. I like it. Thank you.
All right. Until next time, to our fans, do you have anything to say? O2 Fresh.
I'm just going to say for you that might be watching, it's December time. Make sure you do something important in your life before the year comes to an end, because you don't know who's watching or that's looking at you. The next move can get you where you're going. That's all I have for you. Till the next episode. I remain Oyeban Jenkins and Big Vic Odogu of Houston. He doesn't like the name.
Until next time, we say peace, love as we continue to connect the dot.
Yes, sir.
We out.